Hello YouTube and welcome back to Space Engineers. We're back and we are here to finish up the hangar that we were working on in the last stream a little bit ago. My brother did some changes to the ship as well since you guys have last seen it, I'm pretty sure. Got some engines all set up back here, which is looking quite nice. And if we hop into the side that isn't finished just yet, there have been some changes over in the walkway area as well. If I could fly correctly, that would be useful. So we got that all going for us, which is lovely. Got a catwalk system going all the way around the hangar area. And I actually don't know what this is. Oh. Oh, I didn't realize there's a whole other little walkway area here. Very interesting. So there's been some changes made and all that good stuff. But I thought I would also do a video over this. One being that tomorrow, this is releasing officially. It'll be out of beta, if you've pre-ordered it, of course. But if you haven't pre-ordered it, it'll be available for you on the 15th. But there's going to be some changes to how we do the content over this. I'm assuming most of this stuff is going to be edited, pre-recorded content for Space Engineers, just because of the immense scale of things that we do in this game. There's some portions that I feel like are kind of boring for people to watch if it's a live stream. So to kind of cut things down and make it more, viewable for everybody, I feel like it'll be a better way to go with pre-recorded stuff. And that's not to say that we won't have any live streams over this. It'll just be less live streams and more pre-recorded content. So, without further ado, what we need to do is what we finished up in the live stream, which was we got some lights set up on the inside and outside of the hangar that fluctuate, which, actually, let me turn those on for you, just in case you didn't see that. I think it was, nope, that's the doors. One was the lights. So I have it programmed to where if the lights are off on the outside, the two red lights inside the hangar turn on. And then once we do turn on the lights outside, these two lights that are red turn off. And then if we hop over to this side of the wall, or to the side of the ship, you'll see our lovely little lights that we set up in the live stream. So now we have to do that on the other side of the ship. So, we're going to get that situated here. We're going to get that all situated. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and I want to rename the doors over here. That way we know which doors we're working with. And it'll just make it a whole lot simpler. Alright, so we have doors 87 all the way up to these 5 airs, because I was renaming those. So what we're going to do is I want to rename all these to air left. Well, actually, I guess we don't have to worry about that too much, do we? Because once we start placing more hangar doors, it should start at 88. So, that's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and place some lovely air doors here. And it shouldn't cause too much of a hassle for me to kind of figure out which ones are which. But let's see. First off, let's rotate this. Perfect. So now we have 3, so it should be 88, 89, and 90. If I'm not mistaken. Which we can only hope I'm not. I forgot how to get rid of the... There we go. Figured it out. It's always an adventure coming back into this game. So anyways, let's go all the way up here. And the only reason I'm kind of showing this is just if you're new to this and you're trying to figure out how to program some stuff, I thought I'd kind of leave this a little bit less unedited, but more so than others. Okay, so, great news. I don't see anything about our new doors. So now that we have some more doors there, let's just do air, and then that way we can just see what in the world's going on here. I wonder... Because I don't know if this is going to be a mess now, because if it's owned by my brother. Does that interfere with me being able to see? I mean, it shouldn't matter, but... I guess what we'll do is we'll just place all these, we'll see what happens, and then see how much of a pain it's going to be to figure out where these doors are so we can mess with them. So we'll get all these situated in here, and we'll see how long it takes for me to find where these doors are on the control panel. Alright, so the easy part is done. The doors are there. But the only thing is that's weird to me is, one, I'm not magnetizing to this ground. There we go. And two, we don't ever seem to have any airtight doors added to this list. Unless now they're there, which would be great. Nope. Because see, all these doors are of the left side. That can't be it either. There's a lot of doors here. But these are all open. So... Okay, so what we're going to do is let's close these. Oh, wrong lights. Or wrong button, I should say. So let's close those. And let's search for this again. So we'll do air there, perfect. Now we can see which ones are open. Ah, here we go, hang on. Alright, so everything that's closed, I'm going to hide from our menu just because I don't want to see it on our list anymore, and it'll make it a lot easier to figure out which ones we just placed and which ones aren't. So, we're going to go ahead and clear all of these out that are closed. Alright, so there's 74. Okay, this is working out great. So, I just wanted to make sure I was looking at the list the right way as well. So, let's search back air. And then that was 74 that we had, so perfect. So we're going to open this up again. We don't need 81. So keep, remove. Keep, remove. Oh boy, this is going to take a little bit. See, this is why it's great to get rid of this from the stream. Because this is going to take a little bit here. Alright, so now every single hangar door that's here should be the ones that we need. There's 32 doors that we need to select. So, we're just going to count through here and make sure these are the 32 that we want. And perfectly they are. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make these doors into a lovely group. So to do that, we're going to hold the right bumper down and then just scroll up with the D-pad. Which I'm going to mess this up, I'm sure, because I don't remember. So it's 43. So we want to stop at 43, so let's go back up really quick. Now we have a number. I should have looked at that beforehand, but that's alright. Alright, so now we have all the doors selected. Now we'll go over to block group. And then we're going to name these right hangar. We'll just do right hangar, that should be good. Alright, so we saved that. And now what we can do is we can hit X on one of the buttons that, you know, don't have anything just yet. We'll go over to groups, and now we have a right hangar. So now we'll hit A on that, and then we will toggle it for open, closed, and now one button push should open and close every single hangar door, which it does. Perfect. So one thing is down already, which is fantastic. So now what we need to do is we need to replicate the lights that we have on this side to the other side. So that is going to be our next our next project. And it shouldn't be too much of a hassle just because I kind of understand what we need to do for it. But it'll probably still be kind of a pain, but we'll see what we can do. So first things first, we'll use our handy dandy new button to open up the hangar. And we won't have to worry about hiding the lights just because I renamed them from before. So we just have 3 lights inside the indent. And that's it. Alright, so simple enough. Absolutely simple enough. Alright, so I'm going to go all the way to decoration 1. Yes. Alright, I select the wrong one. Good. How do you... Oh, A, that's right. Alright, so what we're going to do is just place them like so. Oh. Place them like so. We'll go across. Oh, no, you know what? Let's go up. And we'll just do the same thing like we did on the other side. Nice and simple. Nothing too crazy. And now we have our 12 lights for the outside. So, step number 2 is we'll head back to the control panel. And now I need to figure out what the light name is. That way we can just type it in and not have to go through all of the other garbage we have on here. But see, this is why I'm not worried about the lights anymore, because it's just interior lights. Perfect. So, we'll just always type in interior. If I can spell correctly, that would help. Alright, so here's all 12 lights that we just placed. Now, what we need to do is we need to figure out which ones are which, if I'm not mistaken, 15 should be the first one that we placed. And the way we'll check that out is we'll just set it to blink. And that is exactly the one. Alright, so it should just go down the list without us having to deal with it too much. I guess we're going to find out. So we'll type in interior. I have my handy-dandy cheat sheet here of what we need to set the lights to. And then we're going to set it to blink length, which we need the outer one to be 10.1, which that was actually a lot easier. Because right now in the beta, this is the blink length scroll bar is a pain to accurately go, but first try, I'll take it. And I think that's all we needed to do. I guess we're going to find out, but I didn't mean to... Oh, shoot. Alright, so since 15 should be set correctly, we'll go to 17. We'll hop down here. We'll do blink interval of 1 second. And then blink length for the middle light is going to be 14.7. Hang on. Oh, wow. I must have gotten just really good at dealing with that. Uh-oh. Go back to 255, thank you. Alright, and then this should be the inner light, which again, blink interval will be 1. And then the blink length will be 20.3. Come on. Ooh, wow, I can't believe how easy that is now. Maybe they changed it, but it's still kind of a weird way of doing it, but our lights should be blinking like they should be. Which they are. We get the outside one blinking first. Here, hang on. Let me go ahead and get this sun out of the way a little bit here. Perfect, look at that. Alright, so that is how you can set up a light to kind of flash if you're looking for some flashers on your ship or building or anything like that. Now we need to do that 3 more times. So we'll see how well that goes. Beautiful, and look at that. That was actually a record time. I got that down pretty quickly. So, now we have the left side done. Just need to get the right side done here. Which, again, we'll just do our lovely little trick here. Which is just turning it on and seeing which one's flashing, but... I'm definitely the first one to do that, I'm sure of that. But alright, so interior. So we got these done, now this one, which I forgot how I set it up. So we'll just do blink interval 0.3 seconds. We'll figure out which one's which. So now we're just going to do the opposite of what we did. Now we have to do the inner light first, which shouldn't be too much of a hassle. I'll actually show this one again here. So let us get over to the interior. Perfect. And then we need this one. Blink interval is 1 second, of course. And then we need to go to the 20.3 blink length. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Perfect. One light done. This will be the middle light, of course. So 1 second blink interval. And a 14.7 length. Beautiful. Look at that. Goodness. All right. And then of course the the outer light, which is going to be 10.1. Not really sure why I even changed it. I was kind of thinking that when I was doing this. It's like, why didn't I just leave it at 10 flat? But got to make it more difficult on myself, apparently. Come on. Come on. I got to show people that I know what I'm doing. Even though I know nothing, or most of the things about this game. And its technical things, but I feel like I'm still getting pretty good at the control panel. There we go. 10.1, blink interval of 1 second. And that should be the third set of lights done. Beautiful. Look at that. Alright, so I'll get the fourth one done, and then I'll show you the two lights that we do on the side. We'll group those together, and then the outside of our hangar is pretty much done regarding lights, which is very exciting. And there we have it, folks. Our full right side of the hangar now has the lights on the outside synced up with the other side of the ship as well, so that's pretty awesome. Love it. And now all we have to do is add those two little red lights. So first, what we're going to do is not do it that way. We'll do it this way. So that should be synced up. Or not synced up, but in the middle. So we got 4 on the right, 4 on the left. Perfect. Now that we have that all situated, we're going to go ahead and change the color to that lovely red. So, again, I kind of wish it would keep the search that you have instead of always having to type it out. But alright. So now we have these two lights, which are the ones that we just placed. And now we're just going to make it red. So, one done. We're going to toggle the block off since the lights are on. And I'll tell you why once we group it together. But we'll get this other one red really quick as well. Beautiful. So, did I turn this off already? I did not. So turn those off. Now what we're going to do, group it up just like we did with the other one. I'm going to do right lights. Beautiful. We'll save that. And now we'll go to our group that we just made. I think I might have grabbed something else. Hang on. Alright, let's try that again. There it is. Why did it hide? I must have accidentally hit that. So now what we're going to do again is we're going to set up this the right way. Because I somehow butchered it last time. So left. Hangar lights. Perfect. So after that mishap, we're going to move this control panel anyways, because this isn't where it's going to stay. Because I know he originally wanted it up here, but I can't place it here because of the pieces that he used, which I still think is stupid. I kind of wish they would change that. I'm not really sure what he wants to do with that. So what we're going to do for now, just to kind of give you a showcase, it's not going to stay here. Oh god. Me and this thing. There we go. Alright, so now we have a fresh control panel. So now what we're going to do is go to the groups that we've already created. So we have left bay doors. We're going to open and close button that. Number 2 will be for the left lights, which are right... I don't know what left door is, but we'll do left lights. Hopefully that's the right one. I honestly don't remember. Let's try that out really quick. Red lights. Uh-oh. Oh. So wait, what didn't I do left? What did I just do? Because those are... Oh. I renamed that wrong. Hang on, let's go ahead and delete that. Let's try that again. I don't know how I don't know how you can change names yet, or how you can redo them. All right, so left bay doors. So I meant to put right. Okay. So left bay doors here. Open and close. Perfect. 2 is going to be left door. We're going to do toggle block on and off. So now those all close. And the lights turn on. Perfect. And then the red lights. Perfect. Now we'll do 3, which is going to be the right hangar doors, which are going to toggle to open and close. Those are all closing now. Perfect. And then 4 is going to be reserved for left hangar lights, which is going to be toggle on and off. So now we should have red lights. Perfect. And then these should be off. Why are those all red? Now how did that manage to happen? Oh my goodness. Just odd. I do not understand why it changed all of the colors. Very weird. But easy fix. Once that's done, we have a full hangar with buttons for each and every light and hangar door, which is quite cool. I'm quite proud of learning this control panel. I really am. And I really hope you guys enjoy this form factor, because right now this recording's 40 minutes long, so I don't know how long the video will be in general, but it's going to be a bit shorter, I know that for a fact. But I just think it's better content for this type of game. I hope it makes sense with what I'm saying. It's just, you know, there's a lot of stale parts just because of, you know, things that go wrong, so it needs to be fixed like this, and all of it can be, you know, it can be cut out. And it just makes it more enjoyable for you guys, I think. But be sure to leave any comments on what you think of it, if you like it this way, because like I said, there's still going to be some streams here and there of this, but I want to kind of focus more on pre-recorded stuff for this type of content. Same with main assembly. We'll probably do a couple more things over that, but I think it's just better rather than it live streaming, because some games just are not live streamable. You know, they really aren't. Sure, it's great to have the live feedback with help and all that kind of stuff, but when it comes down to, you know, control panel stuff, which I'm sure we'll be looking at these menus quite a bit, it's not as fun for a viewer on a stream. So, again, be sure to tell me what you guys think of it. And now, everything should be normal. Again. Beautiful, look at that. And then these lights should be off since the red lights are on there, which they are. Very nice. So 1 and 3 are doors, 2 and 4 are lights. So 4. So those lights are off now. Those lights are on. And now we can fully control both sides so they don't both have to be opened. I'll just kind of keep this angle here so you can see it. That's awesome. Whew. Alright, so the mechanical side of things in the hangar so far are done. And by mechanicals, I mean doors and lights. But I'm quite proud of the way I'm learning this control panel. I really am. It's pretty satisfying, I must say. But I'm going to leave it there, everybody. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed another stream goodness, see, I'm so used to streaming this that I think we're streaming it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed another video over Space Engineers. I know a lot of you were asking about it. Again, tomorrow, if you pre-ordered, you will have access to the full game. It won't be beta anymore. But if you haven't gotten it yet, you'll have to wait for April 15th. So just a few days after the early access version comes out. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time. See ya.